Hey y'all, welcome back to Porch Cooking and Reminiscing. I'm Roger, and as always, we're happy to have y'all here with us today. So as you can see, we're outside here. It's a beautiful afternoon, and we're going to be doing a review today. And what we're reviewing is the Bighorn infrared grill. And the folks over at Bighorn, they sent us this grill, asked us to review it and test it out and see what we thought about it. So we're going to be cooking a few things today, and we're going to tell you exactly what we think about it.
Yeah. Porch boards sway in a slow rhythm. Got the screen door sighing a low hum. That old wood stove is cooking something good. Smell of bacon filling up the neighborhood.
Now, one of the selling points of this infrared grill is the fact that it will heat up to 1500 degrees Fahrenheit in 3 to 5 minutes. And what that's going to do for you is if you're cooking a steak that you want to get a good sear on, it's going to give you that sear in just a matter of minutes. And they say that it's going to be as good as a steakhouse. So we're going to cook some steaks in here. We're going to cook some fish and maybe even do some vegetables, and we'll just see how it does. A few of the features here that I want to show you is it's got two racks, and it's got different slot settings here that you can adjust your racks to. If you put it way up here on the top, that's going to be for searing, and then of course you'd move down to the bottom, and that would be for just cooking after you got your sear on it. And it's also got a drip tray, and this little thing here will keep your flare ups down, along with this being the open design here in the front. But the grease will hit here and it will just go off the sides and into the drip tray. And then you get this little tool here, and that allows you to be able to get your racks and pull your racks in and out. And then it's also got a little table there on the front, which is very helpful for easy cleanup. All right, guys, so we're ready to cook our first thing, which is going to be some white fish. We've got our fish in a cast iron skillet, and we've got some butter in the bottom. We've put some blackened seasoning and a little bit of lemon on there. So we are just going to take this skillet and we're going to put it on this bottom rack. And we're going to give that about 3 minutes on that side, and then we're going to pull it out and we're going to flip our fish and give it 3 minutes on the other side. So we have flipped this over, and now we're going to add a little lemon juice and a little more of the blackened seasoning to the other side. So our fish is out of the oven. It did take 3 minutes on each side. We temped it. It temped out perfect temperature. And you may have noticed there was 4 pieces of fish in here. Once it came out of the grill, one of them just jumped out of the pan and right into somebody's mouth. So that's why there's only 3 there now. But so far, very happy with the grill. It did a great job on this fish. We're going to do some steaks next. All right, guys, so we've got 3 ribeyes here, and we're going to season them with some Montreal steak seasoning. And Colton's going to do the honors of cooking the steaks. And we're just going to go lightly with this. You don't want to put any fine grind on it, because when you do the searing, it will burn them, and it'll make your meat taste bitter. So you only want to use coarse ground spices right now. We're ready to put these steaks on the grill. And hopefully you can hear that sizzle. All right, now we're going to put them back in here. We're going to go to the second level, and we're just going to let them sear for a few minutes. And so we'll let them stay there for a couple of minutes, and then we're going to pull them out and give them a flip and sear the other side. We just took the steaks out. They've been seared on one side, so we're going to season this other side. So here's our steaks, and we wanted our steaks as a medium, and they were right at 135 when we pulled them out. So our steak has rested, and we're ready to give it a cut and see just how it is. It's a little pink on the inside. I was hoping it'd be a little more pink, but that'll be okay. Let's cut us a piece here so we can give it a try. So we've got this little piece that we cut, and let's give it a try and see how it is. Mm, mm, mm. Guys, that is so good. It does taste like it came from a steakhouse. So far, two things, thumbs up on both of them. Hey everybody, we're back again, second day. And again today, we're going to be cooking on the Bighorn infrared grill. Now yesterday, we did steaks and we did fish fillets. After we had went inside and started eating those steaks and the fish, it was awesome. Uh, Probably one of the best steaks I've ever had. They had a good crust on them. They were as tender as any steak I've ever gotten from a steakhouse. The fish was perfectly cooked, and it was delicious. Don't know which one I like the best. So maybe the fish may have been my favorite, but the steak was definitely awesome. So if you're looking for a way to cook a steak that doesn't take all day and is not dried out, guys, I'm telling you, one of these little units right here is perfect. Guys, I'll be leaving you a link in the description for Bighorn. You'll be able to go to that link, click on it, and it'll take you to their site. You can read more about the units and see the pricing on them and everything, the sizes. They do have three different sizes. They've got a 9-inch, a 16-inch, which that's what we had was a 16-inch, and they've also got a 22-inch. So, read up on them, look at them, buy you one if you want one. I highly do recommend them. So today we are going to do some brats, and we're going to do some zucchini and squash and see how it does with that. Like I told y'all to start with, we're going to put it through its paces and see just how good it could do on several different things. So I do want to give you a little more information about this unit than what I did yesterday. And first off, when you get one of these and it comes in the box, you take it out of the box, it takes you between 5 and 10 minutes to get it set up. So it's almost fully assembled when you get it. Second thing, it's a all stainless steel construction. Everything is stainless in here, and everything is dishwasher safe. So that's just a couple of things that I neglected to tell you about yesterday that I wanted to make sure that I talked about today. All right, so we've got the Bighorns. It's been preheating for about 5 minutes now, and we've had it on low to do these brats. And there y'all can see what those brats looks like. And then we're going to slide it back up in there. And we're going to cook them on this low rack for right now and just let them kind of get done. And then once they're closer to being done, we'll move them up to the top and we'll get that char on them. That I don't want to get the camera too close because it is so hot. I'm afraid it'll melt the camera, but I want you to be able to see what those look like cooking. All right, so it's been 8 minutes on the brats on the very bottom. Now we're going to put our vegetables on there. We've got some beautiful slices of squash and zucchini here, and we're going to put them on the grill plate. And now we'll get our veggies put on there. All right, and we're going to go back in there for about 3 minutes, and we're going to move them up a little bit now because we want to get a good char on these. So let's move them up to about halfway. I believe our brats are done, so we're going to go ahead and pull them off of there. And that's what they look like. They are beautiful. We're going to pull them down here, and we're going to give them a flip. We're going to put them in there just a little bit longer. All right, and we're going to go back in there with our veggies for just a few more minutes. So after about 3 minutes on each side of the vegetables, this is what our vegetables look like. They've all got a really nice little brown char to them, and I'm ready to get to eating. So guys, we just finished eating the brats and the vegetables that we cooked in the Bighorn infrared grill, and I'm telling you, they were spot on, perfect. So good. The brats were juicy, had a good crust on the outside. The vegetables perfectly grilled. So what's my final take on the Bighorn infrared grill? If you want something that'll cook you a steakhouse steak in a matter of minutes, cook fish fillets perfectly, this grill, and they call it a top down grill because it cooks from the top down. But it is one of the best products that I have tested. Um, if you want the best that you can probably get out there for the best price, this is what you want. And I'm telling you, it will make your steaks, brats. I'm sure it does great on chicken. You could even cook burgers in this thing. Now, I'm sure we're going to be using this many, many more times over the summer. So, again, if you want to spend your money on something, this is definitely a product that's worth what you got to pay for it. All right, guys. So, we appreciate y'all watching, and we'll be back with you here sometime soon, and we'll get you a good recipe going for something. And you guys have a great day, and we sure do appreciate you being here. Oh, and there will be a link in the um, description that will take you to the Bighorn website where that you can read more about these and look at them more and buy you one if you want one.